Yo, what's good, YouTube? Thank you for clicking on the video. It's been a while, and I got a special group of homies right here that took the time, which I gotta thank all y'all for coming through. And we're here to talk about fucking One Piece.
Ooh.
You know, like current events and what maybe is 1054 plus that's gonna happen in Wano. Fucking, how you guys doing today?
Decent, man. To be honest,
Yeah.
I haven't been in the bar in a while.
It's pretty good.
Some One
Steady
Piece,
decline.
Yeah, man, I'm still. I'll be real, chill. I'm still heartbroken. ZKK didn't happen. Like, I just still in disbelief. Still thinking back to it. It's like, so what the fuck is Kaido just doing now? Just gonna get
Hey, you never know.
fossilized?
I forgot.
What if you didn't see what if Zoro is actually moving in the speed of more than the speed of light, and then he actually did it instead of Luffy? Luffy never touched Zoro.
I mean, that's probably
Luffy-
facts.
Zoro's
I
too-
mean,
yeah.
you're spitting right now. I mean,
Zoro's,
that's
too fast and too powerful that he didn't want his captain to feel bad.
yeah, true. I mean,
That makes more sense. Come on.
yeah. I mean, you basically just told us 1054 right there. Yeah.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to the Golden State Warriors. You know, they
Right.
they were beating on the Celtics. Could had to get that in.
Yeah,
Don't forget that,
bro.
Luffy.
I'm
Hey,
honestly
you know,
over that, bro. Hey,
congratulations.
fuck the Celtics. I'm only rooting for them when I'm at the championship parade. I'm serious. Like, bro,
Hey,
they,
Yeah,
also
no.
shout out to
How
Raid
did you guys
Shadow
feel
Legends
about
for
Green Bull?
sponsoring this video.
yeah, yo, Green Bull, bro. I'm just so like confused about like everything. His devil fruit.
Yeah, he looks fucking ugly.
Nah, I mean,
looks like a
dude, come on. Hey, wait. You wouldn't want to trade bodies with that guy if you could just snap your fingers? Shit, I would.
I think he's got
Dude,
some cool.
that guy's
dude,
jacked,
I'm saying
dude.
He has a goofy ass lips, man.
Ah, dude, he just got big lips, bro. Like DSLs, it'd be like that. Dude, like,
You know, his lip looked like it was bitten by some bees, you know, honeybees.
No, he
Oh,
just
wow.
had a yeah. It's
Ah,
just
dude.
I think his powers. I
Kylie
wouldn't be
Jenner.
surprised if Luffy, if Oda goes the same route as Luffy, man.
Nah,
Kylie Jenner lips.
I saw a really good theory that he has an artificial devil fruit by Vegapunk, a perfected one,
interesting.
because he knows Vegapunk very well. Yo, I can't remember.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
wait, yo, it was the YouTuber Marshall D Teach. Shout out that dude. He's got good theories. And same with Parvision.
Preach, right? Preach, yeah.
Oh, Preach.
has,
Oh,
the
it's
best
Preach.
theory,
All right,
right?
fuck, my
Yeah.
bad. But yeah, that dude's got some solid videos, and he also had another theory about that Grim Reaper that Zoro saw.
Yeah.
You know how you remember how back in Skypiea Usopp saw a ghost fixing the Sunny, and it was like the spirit of the Sunny, pretty much, or like whatever the correct word is. That's what this homie was thinking. That is the spirit of Enma. Like, I can't remember the theory itself like fully, but yo,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Do you mean
Shivers.
like the will? Because it did said every sword have their own will, right? They're not actually
Yeah.
cursed.
but I mean
So
everything.
I'm
Everything has like a
Yeah.
will. Even the Sunny did. We saw it in freaking Ennie's lobby saving the Straw Hats.
And why especially Enma then?
Well, think about it. Enma is the king of hell, and the Grim Reaper would be like a fitting image of like a spirit that is out of that will. You know?
Plus, he was
Yeah,
dying as well.
and also
so-
it makes sense because it's like a half finished sword. It's like leveling up, and like you get to this level and it evolves and you see its spirit. That would make sense, right?
I mean, we saw it with the Sunny. So I mean, this theory like is definitely like fucking
Like,
interesting.
does that mean
Did you-
after a certain level, Water Ichimonji is gonna have a spirit too?
It
Wait,
it
did
definitely
you
will, and it
guys
might
see
look
the-
like Kuina.
Wait, did you guys see the
Yeah.
Road to Laugh Tale volumes? Not volumes, but little chapters that were being dropped.
I've seen
During the
two
break.
of them. I've watched people break them down, and man, dude, I'm glad Oda's at least giving us that, because it's like, dude, there's so much to talk about within all of that. I'd have to like, dude,
No, I just wanted to link it because it made a comment. You know, is Haki enough for a black blade? And it was talking about
Mhm.
Mihawk have confirmed the strongest blade in the world, right? And he's got a black blade, but you're looking at people like Roger didn't have a black blade, freaking Whitebeard didn't have a black blade, right? And Shanks doesn't have a black blade,
Wait,
right? And they're
Yeah. I don't
Here's
understand
the
how
first.
Shanks.
it's a
doesn't have
a
black
different
blade.
level of
There's
mastery
definitely
between
something
Ryuma.
else. There's definitely something that goes into a black blade that has nothing to do with Haki. I'm pretty sure. or conquerors. I
Yeah.
don't think it's
And especially the way
arguable
the Hitetsu said it, it's like Emma could be forged into a black blade.
that- yeah.
Like forged,
I think
like
it all depends
literally
on-
like means like making a sword is like forging it. It's like, are you gonna be using your conqueror's hockey with your fucking like whatever? Like is it gonna be some like process that's like a ritual that you like finally unlock everything? You're a master swordsman and you can
Yeah, Conquerors. I
attain
don't
a
know.
black blade.
Conquerors is like something that only a few people have, right? It's probably armament.
I don't think
But,
it's an
you know,
armament
guys,
thing, man.
if-
I don't
if
know.
that was
I don't
the
think it's an
case-
armament thing either. I think it has to be like mind,
It's
body.
just something.
I think for the sword and the swordsman, mind, body, and soul with their conqueror's hockey, it all has to be there. They all have to be awakened. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
definitely something to be more
But
swordsman.
you know, problem with that is Roger also had Conqueror Saki, right? But his blade didn't turn black.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So
Because
it's
he's not
something
like
to do with hockey.
But he,
he's
like,
not
didn't,
a-
like,
He's not a swordsman.
he wasn't like he was a
He was never a
swordsman, but like he wasn't like a traditional swordsman like Ryuma,
Yeah.
Mihawk, and Zoro. I think it's just like levels to it. I think he was such a Chad that like he never like looked at the sword having a will. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like the breath of all things, that shit. It's like cut
But
what you.
I'm saying we can't assume too much about Roger because we simply don't know that.
Literally.
Right? People say he's not a swordsman, but he was a hockey guy, and that was his main weapon. So I don't want to just say he's not a swordsman when he definitely didn't have a devil fruit.
Yeah,
and
maybe
he was always
Roger was
fighting
a
with
white
sword.
supremacist
Yeah,
and he
you don't
painted
wanna
over
say
his
that.
black
Oh
sword.
yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
wow.
dude, there's just so much to unpack with like everything, like especially like Green Bull.
Yeah.
Like
What do you
What do
think
you think
about
about
his
Green Bull's
intentions, Luke?
cock? Do you think it looks like a tree stump?
I bet he can just grow it to whatever shape he wants.
Yeah,
For real.
lucky bastard.
And dude, think about it, you don't need condoms. He could just get like a smooth bark just to wrap around it.
And also you'll always have a hard on.
Dude, for real. I mean, dude.
So guys, you know that one panel, Kinemon with his wife, that was very splendid panel. You know, like Oda didn't make them meet and you know those scenes. He just shown them drinking beer in one panel. You know.
Honestly,
Very nice, but very splendid panel. you know,
honestly,
that was-
that 1053 was. It's hard to say that that's not the best chapter of Wano. It's really
No.
hard to say.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's be honest. It's definitely not the best chapter of Wano.
It's probably
Yeah,
a
I
top
understand
10.
A lot of
I
motherfuckers
think
are saying
it's
like,
a
yeah,
good
Wano
closeout
ended
chapter.
abruptly. It's like super bad. I don't like the ending.
I would
And
have
when
to
I look at
reread
these,
it.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I'd have to
No,
reread it because of
be
recency
honest.
bias, but like, it just doesn't. Just like the
No,
way
I
it
think
ended,
it's a
those
good closeout
fireworks,
chapter.
dude. That panel, especially the firework panel, I was like blown away by that. That was fucking spectacular.
I'll be honest. For me, it was a good closeout chapter, right? You know, like when the typical Straw Hats are all injured, and you just get some really wholesome moments. But in terms of best chapter in Wano, far from it. I feel like we've had a lot more hype chapters, right? We've had a lot more chapters that
Yeah.
left us with, you know, craving more. And this, I feel like this was a nice little mini tie-up chapter, right? You've got Green Bull coming in.
Yeah. And also,
gonna go
y'all don't
through-
think like you know, like Greenpool is as powerful as Queen and King, right? It's because they were
Oh,
weak.
dude, no, he
that
low.
he defeated them. Yeah.
He would have low diffed them regardless if they're at full
Yeah,
strength or
come on,
not.
man.
Like,
let's
he-
be
Bro,
honest.
no way, no
Yeah.
way. Like admirals are like first commander level for sure. They
Guys,
think
I'm-
Ben Beckman.
Wait,
He could defeat
No,
Ben Beckman.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro, but that
Let me-
admirals and Yonko are on like the same tier.
Luffy, let me deal with Respawn, man.
There's
I've got
no
to
way.
put him on to the way to think about this.
Bet.
Right?
All right.
guys,
First
hear me out.
commander. Well, wait, Miku, let me on this.
Yeah,
First
if they were
commander,
the same
second
level, you could
commander,
just ask
third
3 admirals
commander.
to like go
They're
there and
all
then
made
just, you know,
up
finish
fan
each
terms.
one.
They're all made up
Yeah.
fan terms. They're not an indication of power level, right? Look at
Yeah.
Zoro. He's definitely punching with Kid and Law, but he's not a captain. It doesn't mean he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just a position, right? Don't think of it in power levels, right? And with admirals,
Yeah.
they've clearly been shown to be up there with the best of the best. Katakuri is not fighting Kazaru, right? That doesn't make sense. That's a no diff. They are-
Okay, man.
The admirals have the ability to compete with a Yonko. I'm not saying they outright beat them because I feel like when we have this conversation, people get butthurt when someone says an admiral should easily beat a Yonko. I don't think a Yonko or an admiral is easily beating one or the
Yeah,
other.
that's
They
like
can
the
both
same
compete
take.
if we're being
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you, Polo.
Yeah. First
Yeah.
commander,
That's like
second commander.
that's like
It's
someone
made
with
up
like
terms, man.
actual.
Come on.
Yeah.
And guys, notice one big thing. When devil fruit users are, packed inside the sea prison, their, power becomes less, and they were, captured there from 7 days, right? And they had sea prison cuffs also. So they were not at their full power.
No, you couldn't see the cuffs. That's why the whole of Twitter was in mayhem. People kept saying they were handstone sea cuffs, right? But in each panel, you can't even see one. So
But,
you can't
so
prove that.
it has to be there, they won't leave them alone. Otherwise, King will break the prison from his sword and, stuff like that from Haki.
I mean,
If
he's already a Lunarian, so
he's
that's
already
like the
beat
power
up.
that comes without it, right?
But they're already beat up and injured.
Yeah, they're
Think
already,
about it.
Queen,
they're
Queen is
definitely-
literally like anorexic. They don't have the energy, or
To
like
do all of
they just got demolished
he drained
too.
them- he drained their power. They literally have like probably no blood,
But
right?
even if they didn't, look at Luffy. Dude slept for a whole week, guys. Like, sea stone cuffs or not, he's not putting
Rainbow
up.
sucked their balls dry.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I will say, like, out of all the right hands in like the series, it's Rayleigh,
come on.
Rayleigh, Zoro, Ben Beckman, maybe Shiryu that can actually like go toe to toe with some of these admirals in fucking Yonko. I'm not saying they're gonna
Yeah.
overall win, but they're not gonna
Beckman
get
is
low
the most
diffed.
bait.
The rest of them will get low diffed. I'm not
Luffy, hear me out.
like Marco got low diffed by Big Mom.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
Luffy, do you feel like we're overhyping Shiryu a bit? Because in the Road to Laugh Tale chapters, it showed that he wasn't actually the second commander. He's like the third captain of the ship, right? So I don't know if that's maybe he could still be the second commander. Because to be fair, if you look at the way Blackbeard's, he's got like the 10 captains.
The 10
of ships or
Titanic
whatever.
captains.
It's not really clear, but he's like the third, like Titanic, whatever. He's not even the
Who's
second,
the second
or
then?
the first. The first one was the guy that Sabo killed. I mean, beat up.
Oh,
whatever,
Burgess?
And then the second
yeah,
one, I
Jesus.
honestly can't remember.
Jesus Burgess, yeah.
Yeah, but
honestly,
I'm saying-
Bulges.
I don't
I
know.
do think it was a bit overhyped.
Honestly, here's the thing. I can see how it could be overhyped, but we saw what happened in Impel Down, and we saw what happened in Dressrosa with Burgess. I would put my money on Shiryu beating Burgess, and the longer we're gonna go, that's gonna be one of Zoro's best swords fights. Like besides Mihawk, and then maybe Mr. One. Shiryu of the Rain could really give him the best sword fight, one of the best in the series. Which the longer this goes, the less we see from the Blackbeard pirates. With just typical anime shonen, he's gonna be so strong. He's gonna be so overwhelmingly strong, and he's gonna have that devil fruit where he's gonna test Zoro to the limits, actually making him use maybe even both eyes, making him use his observation hockey.
He does have that Hitler drip, right?
No,
He has him and King kind of have the same drips. This is the Impel Down drip.
Wait, but hear me out. I don't think that Shiryu's gonna be Zoro's last fight in the series. Hear me
Yeah,
out.
that's gonna be
Dude,
a
right.
That's gonna be the
That's why I feel like
Coruscant.
Shiryu is overhyped. People are treating him as endgame, right? But because I don't think of him as endgame, because I'm thinking he's going to be. Oda's going to use Shiryu and the whole invisibility aspect to probably up Zoro's observation haki, if we're being honest, right?
For real.
But then once Zoro attains probably that Luffy level where he can see into the future, there has to be one final piece, one final statement. And I think it's either going to be one of the admirals or he's going to be in a massive final boss fight with Luffy. Personally,
I can see that happening for sure. And I think Shiryu, I don't think he's overhyped, but I think it's a well-deserved hype. Dude, he's a savage, and he's fucking ruthless.
He's a savage.
I think he's gonna be realistically. I think he's gonna be a top 5 Zoro's hardest fights, maybe 3.
That's not hard considering who Zoro's been fighting post-time skip.
Well, dude. Think about it. He one-shotted Horty Jones underwater. He was just that much stronger than everyone. Yeah. And then Oda finally had to prove it to us that Zoro's on a different level than a god race. The king is how are you beating that guy if you don't have Conqueror's coding? You have to be I don't think you can, right? So Like he just had to he had to give us one of the most OP characters with durability, like dope devil fruit. Fucking besides hockey, like I don't. Besides the hockey aspect, like King is a freak. Like you're
I
not.
like King. I like him. He was a decent character.
It was a good
But in
fight.
terms of hear me out, Luffy, because people keep saying, "Oh, he's definitely the Zoro matchup," and I guess it depends on how you view the story. Because for me, right, if Zoro beats shit, there's no way on this God's green earth, right, that Shiryu is going to be Zoro's last fight,
Yeah.
right? If he has to beat Mihawk, because that's basically saying Shiryu is stronger than Mihawk, which he isn't.
Oh, I hear a lot of people say that.
That's crazy.
I do, Polo. I hear a lot of people say that Shiryu is going to use his invisibility fruit to backstab Mihawk and kill him.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
'cause
Mihawk
that'd be like
like
a
has
Kaido
those
thing.
weird eyes. I don't think he's gonna fall for that.
Dude, his observation hockey's on a different level, dude.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
Those eyes are special, and Oda's been showing us like hints of it for a while.
But hear me out. Here's why I don't think Shiryu is all that in general terms, right? Unrelated to Zoro. Because you saw what King did to Sanji when he pulled up with the invisibility. You saw he grabbed his foot and swung him through buildings.
Dude, he
Come on.
outspeed blitzed him in the raid suit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy though.
That's fucking
But
crazy
in
speed.
terms of
Yeah, do you think he's gonna use that suit again, or is he just is he gonna ditch it?
No,
Or is
it's
he gonna
gone.
just
It's gone. He doesn't need it.
modify and like change the design?
I don't
That
think he
would be
needs it
busted.
anymore.
He doesn't need it because now is like full German DNA unlocked. So like and is like evolved even
Right,
better.
right.
It evolved
But, like,
even better than what his
obviously
like siblings
though.
are. You know, like his siblings
he'll
can't
keep-
compare.
Really? Oh,
I think he'll keep the suit because they did say they're going to redesign it, so I can definitely see Oda.
yeah.
bringing
I-
it back
that,
up,
that would be
like,
cool. if
He's
Frank
already
designs it.
Oda's already foreshadowed the new design. He had a cover art of all the straw hats with raid suits when they have all straw hat logos. Like
Yeah,
instead of the
definitely
Germa
Frankie's
66
gonna-
shit, it's all like
Hey,
it's all
bro,
Jolly
have you ever
Rogers.
thought about like reacting to like One Piece content and stuff?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I do a little bit, but it doesn't really get me views. So just try to find something that's like something that I want to put out, like a video like this, like where all of us can just have a conversation. And even if someone doesn't watch the full thing, maybe one of the homies does that's supporting the channel. But it's just
Yeah.
like this is a good conversation with you guys, and I'm gonna upload this sooner than later. Like just I don't want to put out something that like everyone else is doing that like is just trendy. That's just like it's trendy enough where like
Yeah.
everyone already has their like top One Piece YouTubers. They're not gonna like watch a reaction from someone that like has like 60 subs. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's like people like you know just can only handle so much One Piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you just got to get integrated with the big boys, man. You know, just try and interact with them and try and get in a video.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean,
If you look at Sensei, he's doing a video with smaller content
Yo,
creators.
those
I think you should put yourself
posters
into
that I
that.
see in the
Luffy.
yeah, I've done some content with Sensei Inc. before. He's pretty chill, and he's
yeah,
definitely
he's a nice guy. Yeah.
yeah for the most part.
He's not arrogant or anything. Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but it's
Pretty down to earth.
everyone's a little bit arrogant, dude. Everyone has their moments, you know.
Really.
Of course,
Yeah, yeah.
everyone has their moments where their ego takes control, or they're saying stuff they don't truly feel. Like you know, especially when you have alcohol involved, bro. Like it happens all the time. Especially when you have friends that are on an empty stomach and they're drunk and they've had a long day at work or whatever the stressed out they're going through. Like alcohol, like just makes people like butt heads
Right.
to a certain degree.
Yeah, some people are pretty chill with it. I guess it depends how you.
Yo, those artworks in the background are they like posters?
Oh yeah, these are like One Piece posters. Fucking like the one with like
Your man cave, right?
what's up?
Is this your man cave?
No, this is the gaming room. It's just like
Oh, okay.
little side room, like next to the kitchen. But it's fucking, it's nice. It's fucking, you know, like having my own like space to play video games is nice. I used to live out in San Diego and I had to play in like the living room, and shit sucked.
So guys,
Gaming. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about this Buggy? Buggy becoming Yonko.
Hey, listen, bro. I want to get Buggy's devil fruit tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? Out of pure respect for the goat, the next pirate king.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro.
dude.
Guys, come on, let's stop this, man. I can't believe the only way Buggy's gotten to be a Yonko
It's the
is that
clout, man.
he's
It's the
probably. I
clout.
think he told a big lie. I think he's done an Usopp, and he's probably said
Yeah.
Mihawk and Boa are now under me. I think he's told a bit of a lie, and the government are like, man, Mihawk under
Yeah.
Buggy, Boa, and now he's a Yonko.
I can see that happening, and I also think maybe whoever Shanks was talking about, maybe it was Buggy, probably Blackbeard, who
Yeah.
knows? But yo, listen. Yeah, listen,
What
wait. The foreshadowing for Buggy becoming Pirate King has been foreshadowed since Orangetown. From Marshall D. Preach. I watched this video, or yeah, it was from him, and he was like, "Do you remember in Orangetown how Buggy stole Luffy's treasure, his hat, and then Luffy absolutely clobbered him and took what was his?" That might happen. That might fucking happen in Laugh Tale, dude. And Buggy's like practically already been. He almost knows where it is. Like he has a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that Weevil, maybe Mihawk. If he had Weevil on his side and Mihawk, he could definitely become a Yonko. But Boa fam, she's captured.
No.
She's going to the Holy Land, like ra-ta-ta-ta.
He's
Really?
not
You
captured.
think she's gonna
Her
get
and
captured?
Kobe are not even.
You know,
fighting.
that's
They're
another
Colby though, and Fuji, they can take Boa, unless your Conqueror's Hockey wakes up.
For sure, they're dead. I'm personally killing them.
I honestly, but here's the thing.
Personally, Kobe's not beating Boa, man. Stop it.
But Colby and Fuji though pulling up on Boa, that's a scary sight, right?
Yeah, but they're
Fuji's
both.
more,
Kobe's
yeah.
a big simp for Luffy, and Boa's gonna talk about how she knows Luffy, and it's not gonna go down like that.
Yeah, listen,
You know it.
that's a good point. I could honestly see at the same time Fuji and fucking what's it called, Colby, like hearing all the Amazon
Yeah,
Lily like
like,
warriors
having a
like crying and shit,
and-
like hearing that, like the stories from Boa, and they'll just be like, well, we can't do this. We just can't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what I'm
all
saying.
I'm
I
saying,
honestly don't think
if
they're
she
gonna
gets
fight.
captured, we're gonna see some NSFW stuff of, prison
Oh
Roa.
shit! You know what? I need to look back at the old cover art, the Where's Waldo One Piece collab cover art, because I feel like that foreshadowed a lot of shit in
Find
Wano.
Luffy during that. Looking through that, to be fair.
Guys, there's one more possibility of Buggy becoming Yonko. Like Shanks was talking to Goroshi, he might have told them that, Buggy have this video clip of you people banging Emu. He will release it publicly if you don't make him Yonko.
Oh man, Buggy's gonna become, he's just that guy.
Yo, is the new One Piece movie Red? Is it gonna be canon?
Nah,
I
man.
think so.
Movies
But
are
there'll
always
definitely
not
be
canon,
some
right?
canon moments.
It's just gonna be
Alright.
probably like the last one, Film Z, where there's like a hint of canon in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole CP0 agents with Haki and stuff like that. But I definitely think we'll get some new information about Shanks that will probably shape the community. They've been hyping it
Yeah,
up like
I'm like,
crazy.
I don't know who it was he was talking about. It's not gonna be Luffy. It's not gonna snitch on Luffy. He's not that type of a guy.
Yeah.
It's like Blackbeard. It's like too obvious that it's a Blackbeard. Buggy
Blackbeard
would
or
make
Buggy,
sense,
man.
but like still like he felt too serious about it.
Hear me out,
Yeah.
though. I could definitely see it being a conversation about Buggy because
What if
I've
it's
always
like
had this
Mihawk?
view of.
What if it's
Wait, hear
Mihawk?
me out, though.
He has those weird
Hey,
eyes.
hey,
What if
Respawn.
he's like way too powerful?
Hey, Respawn, let him finish his sentence.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What'd you say?
Yeah, what were you saying, Polo?
I don't know. It's Mihawk because everyone already knows he's ridiculously powerful. I don't- That's what the conversation would be, but I definitely feel like, ever since I've seen Shanks, I feel like he manipulates things from the background a bit. And I could definitely see him go into the world government and shifting their attention to Buggy, right? And kind of like you can see Oda like making Shanks tell them, yeah, we were on the Roger Pirates. We saw some things. Buggy knows stuff. You guys are sleeping on Buggy. Right? Basically giving Buggy shine. Right? Why he would be pumping Buggy up?
Honestly,
It's a strange one, man.
honestly, I can see that legitimately happening, and him also being like, listen, like, Buggy's just after treasure, making money. He's not even gonna fuck with you guys at all. So like, why don't you? He's like, I'm telling you right now, Kaido and Big Mom, they're gonna be taken out, and those you're gonna need two no more Yonkos, and you can fill one spot that isn't a legitimate like powerhouse threat. Like maybe like Shanks is always pulling up and giving warnings. You know what I'm saying? Like what he did with Whitebeard, and then look what happened. Marineford literally led up to that like incident.
Yeah.
So maybe he's trying to do like the
No,
same
Buggy-
thing with like the Elder Stars, being like, hey, like shit's gonna hit the fan. Maybe even with Blackbeard, I'm looking at this Where's Waldo cover art, and Sanwan Wolf in the fucking mountains hiding to the left is just like, oh man, it's suspicious. It's like looks just like the
What do you think
Marineford.
Blackbeard's up to? What do you think Blackbeard's up to? Because he's making some fast moves, but do you think he's after? I think he might be after poneglyphs, right? Making a fast play to get to Laugh Tale. I feel like he's gone after Dragon for poneglyphs, right? And maybe something Dragon knows, but Dragon's obviously ran away. Probably, I definitely feel like Big Mom's territory is about to be hit. And he's just making crazy.
I genuinely have a lot of theories on what is Blackbeard's up to, but here's one that I think that's very plausible, and it was with the Germa 66 cover art. Like you know those series. All right, there was one.
Yeah.
There was one in particular. I can't remember the number, but there was people invading Chocolate Town that did not have the raid suit bubbles. It looked like silhouettes of
Yeah.
two Blackbeard pirates. And then the next
Oh,
chapter,
Yeah,
then the
I
next
also-
chapter, you see the fucking Germa in a different fucking island with the fucking other two, like saving the other two. And they have their
Yeah.
raid suits on. They're not gonna
Yeah,
invade.
yeah.
They're not gonna invade Whole Cake Island without their raid suits on. So like it has
Yeah.
to be like either Shiryu or Katarina or like one of the or like two of the Blackbeard pirates are going like are going to fucking Whole Cake to take that poneglyph, and then the rest of the crew is like split up. They're like they're literally playing a game of chess. They're spread out and they're fucking they're taking a lot of like they have a fucking like shopping list. It's like
That
Big
was
Mom's
literally-
poneglyph,
Yeah, that
devil
makes a
fruits,
lot.
Remember, that was
Yeah.
my
like
Yeah.
I told
everything.
a theory weeks ago, right? Ages
What's good,
ago,
Chevy?
maybe even months ago. And I was talking about, I feel like Germa, on their way, when they were leaving, and obviously their siblings have been captured, they've run into the Blackbeard pirates and said, F it, let's link up. Because we don't really care about Big Mom. We just want our siblings
They
back.
pr-
And I feel like they did a tag along with the Blackbeard pirates, right? So they're on their own business, in their own way, creating a distraction, but they're definitely there after Big Mom's poneglyph or whatever.
Dude.
And they just said, all right, whilst they're doing that, we'll go get our siblings. I think it's a link up, personally.
I could see that, and imagine if Judge and the Germa saw fucking Blackbeard pirates pull up, and they're like, "Hey, like let's give you our tech. We need to go save our siblings." Like,
Yeah. We'll
like
help you out. We'll team up.
it's like
Yeah.
I'll scratch your back, you'll scratch ours, and dude, that could happen. But
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, like, yeah, what if like Blackbeard is actually like an old Vegapunk project? You know, like a weird kid. It's like a lab kid or something.
he definitely
It's
is
like a project.
He's a historian. He's a historian, so like that's his hobby. But I mean, he was saying he's like, oh, if the Marines are just gonna take it, let me at least claim the prize. It's like, what did they take? Because they didn't take Wano, right?
They took the kingdom of Alabasta. We had this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We had this conversation
They
ages
stuff
ago,
going
bro.
on.
You forgot?
Yeah, dude, I've been fucking out of it the last like month. What's good, Chevy?
What's good, bro? How's everyone doing, by the way?
Doing fucking
Decent,
good, bro.
man.
How you doing?
All good, man.
I'm good. So basically, like the idea I've discussed with Short Hat before was like it has to do with the Reverie. It just goes back to like the events of the Reverie.
Literally.
The fact that Emu had Nefertari Vivi's well, it's not wanted post, but just a picture as opposed to wanted posters of Luffy and Blackbeard and another picture of Shirahoshi. And obviously, everyone threw out their meanings behind it, but I feel like there's a plot line a lot of people missed in the story of Vivi, and it's the fact that Cobra has been pressing her from the beginning about who she's gonna marry. Have you guys peeped that? Cobra's been pressing like, yo, you need to find a suitor. You need to find a
Yeah.
because Cobra's had death flags the whole time.
I've been forgetting about that, dude. I fucking.
Uh,
Dude, I forget how good your foresight is, Chevy, dude. Like, you literally called Black Clover down to the T. And then when I was reading it, I was like, this motherfucker. Yeah, like, oh my god, dude. That's fucking,
Yeah, some people are like different with that type of skill,
some,
you know?
some people got it, some people don't, bro. This is what it is.
Yeah.
the total idea of it is and I appreciate that, guys. It's not. It's just. I feel like it's when I've enjoyed certain tropes in like just outside of manga in general as well.
Hmm.
So I feel like when you get used to certain tropes that are used and certain history as well, because I know a lot of you watched Mummy Returns or The Scorpion King with the
Yeah,
Rock.
of course.
Dwayne
Of course.
Johnson.
Everyone's
Right?
I got a bad memory of names.
Nah, it's the one where he comes back as the half scorpion. He was the pharaoh, and he died, and he comes back as a half scorpion, half man. You remember that?
Dwayne
Right?
Johnson.
Oh my god, that's
Who played in it? You said The Rock?
The Rock.
Yeah.
Dwayne
Yeah, I think I remember that. I think I remember that.
This is one of
Yeah,
his
that was
first
like the
fucking-
worst CGI PlayStation 2 graphics.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Alright, it was terrible. And I know this is a little off topic, but the reason why I'm bringing that movie up is because that goes to the theory I'm talking to you about when it comes to Emu and Nefertari Vivi. Because in that movie, Scorpion King was the pharaoh, but the chancellor Imhotep was trying to marry Nefertiti and take over the kingdom.
What's that name? Nefertari Titi.
So are you gonna say that?
No, the princess in real Egyptian history, her name is Nefertiti. That's her real name.
Oh,
Yeah.
In One Piece, it's Nefertari Vivi.
Vivi.
What
Yeah.
you think Emu wants?
And I think Emo's based on Imhotep.
herself.
Yes, I think he's based on the chancellor that tried to take over the kingdom.
So you
For
think
himself.
it's gonna be a he?
I definitely think it's a he. I think
Yeah.
it's a he that
Yeah.
I think it's a he does, and I think that's why he has the picture of Vivi is because he probably wants to take Vivi and marry her. But all in this said, like that's all like aside from what you guys are talking about. What you guys are talking about is what Blackbeard was talking about, what they took, and that goes in hand with whether they killed Cobra or not.
They definitely did. In my eyes,
I think-
they definitely killed him.
And to me, they did because you know already. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
dude.
and I feel like we're forgetting that. I feel like not actually forgetting. I feel like people seem to skip over the fact that Blackbeard took over Whitebeard's lands, right? So a lot of the possessions and stuff, and maybe historically important, artifacts or whatever, they're now in Blackbeard's possession. He definitely learned a lot, right? And
Yeah.
if he's making a play for Dragon,
I wouldn't
knows.
say it the way you're saying it. I'll say it the other way around.
What?
I totally agree with you, but the other way around in the sense that you got to remember, right? The whole One Piece situation, Whitebeard didn't touch it because it's Roger's treasure.
Oh, 100%.
So, in essence, I don't disagree because remember, Straw Hat brought this up earlier. He's an archaeologist. That's his thing. That's his gig. History and historical things are that's his gig. So it's not out of the realm of possibility to be like he just found some shit out on his own. He read a lot of books and stuff like that. Not necessarily all about Whitebeard's territory. However, I feel like you have an idea to a point where he did try to take some certain things. However, you got to take into consideration the one place that was Whitebeard's territory that mattered the most had already been snatched by Big Mom.
Yeah.
No, but in terms of
Fishman Island.
not wholly, but I meant in terms of he
not
definitely
talking about-
got a clue from
I'm not talking about.
Whitebeard's thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you like put it this way, right? If I was to ask you what, we wouldn't know. That's why I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's kind of hard to be like maybe that before the other. I would rather say, you know what, he probably found some
No,
shit
I
out.
think it's hand in hand. 50-50. He definitely
I don't
knows a lot on his own, but I feel like acquiring, certain aspects of Whitebeard's, his possessions and those islands. I feel like that's what's made him set certain things into motion, right? Because he's making a lot of plays here and there.
This is what's crazy about that, right? Blackbeard said that for his plan, he needed the Yami Yami no Mi, right?
Yep.
He also said that he joined Whitebeard mind you, this is when he was a child. He's young. He said he joined Whitebird because he could get the yummy yummy easily. So he already had a plan. You gotta take into consideration. So he already knew some shit and had a plan before he joined Whitebird. Because he's joining Whitebird because joining Whitebird makes it easier to find the yummy yummy no me.
His best chance to find it, I think, is what he said.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's that evil.
that's why I was saying it's kind of got to be one before the other in a sense, because he kind of knew what he was looking for even when he was with Whitebird. So even if Whitebird found some shit, he probably would have copied that shit while he was with Whitebird anyway. He don't need to double back.
That's a good
No,
point.
but he wasn't the most. He wasn't the most in terms of when you look at Whitebeard's whole family structure.
You need to read the Ace novel.
I feel like Marco. You know, there's definitely a few people more trusted than Blackbeard in that sense. You know,
you need to read the Ace novel. Trust me. He was there. He was in the cup. He was in the cup with Marco
I'm not
Ace.
disagreeing with you. I'm not saying
Yeah,
he wasn't there, but I'm saying in terms of
what's Blackbeard's
there's
end
definitely
goal?
someone who was more trusted.
I'm not saying you are. Like, of course, like, bro, that they've already told us Marco was like his main. Like, that's
guy,
his confidant. Yeah, like you're totally right. I agree with you, right? But what I'm saying is, like, when they made those discoveries, there's no reason to think Blackbeard's gonna betray you anyway. He's part of the crew making those discoveries, so he has that knowledge anyway. There's no need to kind of double back to get the knowledge he learned with them. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, guys, what's like Blackbeard's end goal?
Dude, being king of the world, right?
That's anyone's guess, man.
He wants to. To be fair, he said he wants to destroy everything.
Dude, dude, what Blackbeard's up to? It's just like he could be doing like send so many pieces out, dude. Because I think 2 Blackbeard pirates are just pulling up to Whole Cake to fucking infiltrate and to take the poneglyph, or at least the rubbings of the poneglyph.
Guys, one more thing. Katakuri is in trouble, and they are also hunt for powerful devil fruits, right? And Katakuri's devil fruit is very powerful. They might take his devil fruit power, you know.
That guy's a bum anyway, man. Let them take that.
Yeah, dude, fucking
Mochi, mochi.
You know how I know they're not taking that fruit? Katakuri's in film Red.
Fair point.
damn.
Wait. When is film Red set again? It's between something and something.
August something.
August 24th, but it's between I think it's between Wano and the next island. Or something.
I can't remember that.
That's fucking
dope. All I know is, on the picture for it, if you look at the button on Luffy's jacket, he's got there's a circle, but it's divided into 4 buttons. Sorry about that noise.
It's all good,
3
bro.
of them are red. 3 of them are red and 1 of them is blue. So clearly, wherever this point is in the story, he already has 3 road poneglyphs. You get it?
I get it.
That's spicy. So,
like
yo, I think that there's a...
But where we are, he only has 2.
Yeah, I think the red poneglyph is somewhere in like a deep cavern, like under Mount Fuji or something. Or potentially, I mean, I thought originally that Kaido just had it up like floating with flame clouds just on a sky island or something. But I mean, clearly not. So I think it's just like gonna be like it has to be hidden somewhere in Wano. It has to be in Wano.
We also forgot this big thing. We forgot Pluton.
When we get to it, right? When we get to that road poneglyph, I think people, it's like every time we've been to a road poneglyph,
Changes the game.
Not just that. It's like for example, the first place we went to where we were supposed to see a road poneglyph was Fishman Island. So remember that road poneglyph was meant to be next to the letter of Joy Boy to the Fishman. Remember that's where it was when Alden and Roger went there. That's where it was originally, but it's been moved. That's why no one knows where it is right now. Now, what I'm trying to get at is it's always some grand looking room or something. Like, for example, it was the Hidden Grove in the Fishman Island. On Zou, it's the Sacred Well Forest. Do you get what I'm getting at? In Wano, it's gonna have to be with something. It's gonna be enshrined somewhere clearly because that's part of their culture.
Yeah,
but it's like, where can you enshrine something like that?
What's the point of Pluton if they have the plans for anti-Pluton with Frankie? I've never really understood that.
Because Pluton, so the plans for there were no anti-plans for Pluton, to be fair. The plans that Frankie had were actually the Pluton plans, the original Pluton plans, right?
Yeah.
But they held on to them in case the original Pluton falls into the wrong hands so that they can rebuild. Because the original Pluton was built by a lot of shipwrights in Water 7. That's why it's been passed down in Water 7. The plans have been passed down in Water 7.
Yeah. So I think they just like, man, I definitely think Frankie needs to get working on that ASAP. If we
He
move
already
into the
has.
final part, yeah, I had an idea
Like
that
what?
maybe the
Integrated
Sunny's already.
into like the
He's already
Sunny.
done it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's
bro,
already.
that's what,
He's gonna put in a special Coca-Cola bottle.
I ain't never seen no shit. Nah, it's not even about a special. No other shit runs on carbonated. No other shit runs on carbonated soda. Where did he get that idea from?
But if it was, this is Pluton all the time, I'm gonna laugh my head off.
No, not that. This is Pluton. This isn't Pluton. Pluton's a separate ship.
Yeah,
The point is,
I
he
think it's
made
something
this
else.
ship- The
Into
point is,
his own, yeah.
No. The point is, he made the ship after, because remember, he's already memorized the Pluton plans. This is
Oh,
something
dude.
he stated.
Yeah.
So he's making this ship with certain information. So I'm not saying he's copied Pluton exactly, but you could say there's things that, like for example, that whole Coupe de Burst ship, bro. Like where the fuck did he get that from? Like I ain't seen that before.
Yeah, I saw a good theory about Pluton being Onigashima. And yeah, I saw like in the the anime opening, the anime director like specifically like had this one scene where Onigashima was like literally coming to life, like his mouth was moving, and who knows what it really is, but
Onigashima is just no, bro. Onigashima, they literally show you in the manga. I feel like a lot of people ignore this because of theories, and it's like not you, because we speak, so I already know you're open-minded. You listen to people, and you more like to check things out.
Yeah.
So that's like I know you're not among the crowded that, and pretty much anyone you speak to are pretty much cool people to speak to as well. So I know no one in here does it, but I feel like a lot of people when they come up with theories, they leave out what we've been told or what we've been shown.
Yeah, definitely.
For example, people coming up with the theory about Onigashima possibly being Pluton are simply forgetting the fact that Onigashima is actually a region in Wano that has been there for like it's part of their history. Now, when I say it's part of their history, not only to the fact that Marco knew a name for it, that it had an old name, but also due to the fact that if you look at when Kaido made it float, it's not separate from the mainland. It looks separate from the mainland, above surface. Underneath the water, it's actually there's a whole Onigashima's on like a. Let me get the panel. I'm just gonna have to get the panel for you, bro, because it's long to explain. But when you look at the holes that Kaido and Big Mom went through, you can see where Onigashima was. It was broken off. That's why there was an earth.
Yeah. No, I know what one you're talking about. You don't have to send that.
Oh yeah, sorry, fair enough.
It's all good.
Sometimes I forget I'm not over,
Oh no, don't worry. No, don't worry. I have vague memory of that fucking panel. I was looking at that extra hard fucking like one day.
Because if he just lifted it, there isn't really a need for an earthquake. It's just things will just start sliding off and falling down as they're rising up. But there was an earthquake initially because he was breaking it off of what it was on. It's part of the land. It's actually a part of Wano. And then there's a skull on top of it, which is crazy as well. So it's like that's even nuts as well. Was that made? Or is that actually a skull? Because we know in Wano they're stonemasons.
Yeah, dude. As a stonemason, that I can tell you for one thing, that would be insane. Be an insane project.
Wait,
Yeah,
where did Pluton origin? What's its origin? Is it from like
Water 7? It was made in Water 7.
Is it like Water 7?
Yeah, it's Void Century.
Yeah, Void Century. It was built in Water 7 by a group of shipwrights, and then it was hidden in Wano.
Dude, that Void Century flashback is gonna be legendary.
But then, like, how could like a Water 7 person like be this good with like the sea stones?
No, wait. What are you talking about? The Pluton and sea stone. Wait. Why did you make that connection? I think you misheard us say something.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about like a huge like.
Oh no! So we moved from Pluton to talk. So all right, I see what happened. So me and Straw Hat were basically just talking about the fact that he heard a theory really quickly about Onigashima, and then we started talking about Onigashima separately. and whether it's an
Oh,
actual
okay.
skull or they made it out of stone on Wano, because stonemasons, Kazuki are stonemasons.
I think that must have been if they made that with just pure stonemasonry, that is fucking pure fiction. But if they said they used Pika's fruit to make that skull, then I would be like, okay, like that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I think the person that moved Pluton died there.
Yeah, for so
Yeah,
long
what
I
about
thought
that?
Pluton was a ship, and maybe it still is, but
Pluton is a ship. It's confirmed the battleship. That's
battleship.
outright. There's no change in that. But no theory can change that because that's stated in the manga. It's a battleship.
Yeah,
It's literally a battleship. It's what it may look like can be funny, but it's a battleship. Like,
I mean,
outright.
honestly, one is like there's like a secret like waterfall, like hidden passageway, like type door that you unlock, and that's where like the Pluton is. So it's been sitting underneath not Onigashima, but underneath Wano in like a chamber. It'd be
That'd be dope, man.
or they can
That'd
just
be
like
dope.
literally just drive it out.
I just don't think that's a safe. Like, for example, there's two waterfalls on Wano. There's two waterfalls, one on the front and one on the back.
Yeah, thinking of maybe the back one.
No, but they both lead to the port.
They both lead to the port.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somewhere where Kaido can't.
I think it's somewhere on. I think it's on land, and I don't think Kaido knows it's there. I don't think he's aware the weapons there. Do you know why he's not aware the weapons there?
He would have
'Cause
used
when
it.
Why?
He said he made a statement when he made the alliance with Big Mom. He was like, "Then we should go and find those weapons. Find those weapons."
Yeah, literally.
You have no clues where they are, man.
Yeah, he don't know where the. He knows he has the rope poneglyph because he's probably seen it. Because of course, Orochi had access as a shogun, so that's That's probably easy to find. But having access and having information are two different things.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, that's two
What do you
different.
think about what happened to Sabo, man? Because
He's alive.
in the latest
He's alive.
chapter with the post,
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person. Straw Hat, tell them.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
I'm a Sabo fan, so you guys are asking the
shit.
wrong guy.
Oh, what happened? I have to say, what happened? Everybody getting kicked out?
I think I cut out because I was on my Wi-Fi and I just switched back to my data.
All right, bet.
But I
Um,
was saying, tell them because they're asking the Sabo fan what happened to Sabo.
dude, I think we're on the same page. I think we've talked about it before. But out of the three events that happened at the Reverie, the death or the murder, King Cobra, and I think it was like an attempted murder, and then there's like a big juicy leak to Big News.
Yep.
And obviously that was Vivi being in the Straw Hats. In my eyes, that had to be it. The attempted murder was probably on Kuma. Sabo was blamed for that and the murder of what's it called, King Cobra, and they somehow escaped with the.
I think what they've done is they've killed Cobra, and they've tried to kill. I think they've killed Cobra and they failed to capture Vivi, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in failing to capture Vivi, they've said it was an attempted murder on Vivi, and they've blamed Sabo for it all.
Yeah,
literally. Because he did clash with the Admirals. It's easy to be like, well, that's why he clashed with the Admirals, because he attacked a king. It's easy to do that kind of thing. But then also, this is Oda we're talking about. Oda can decide to be like, well, fuck it, forget what you guys are thinking about, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Dude. Well, I mean, I think that's what, like, really, like, made, like,
yeah.
I don't know. I think that's what really gave the reaction from the revolutionaries. Because, like, Ivankov and fucking Dragon were, like, sweating. They're like, no, this is not Sabo. He's like, we have to go confirm. Like, we're going out now.
But do you know what's crazy about that, those Straw Hat? And so if I'm speaking to look, guys tell me or whatever, like, but again, One Piece, I like One Piece a lot, so.
Yeah, no, it's all good, bro. I don't give a fuck.
But what I was gonna ask is, there's something about those reactions that people don't peep. Is the reaction for me was more about a test of character.
They looked mortified. Like, they looked mortified.
They looked like there was like Sabo. It was like he wouldn't do that. Like it was
Literally.
like Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. Oh, he can't be dead. Like it wasn't like oh Sabo's dead. Like it was. Nah, he
They would
wouldn't.
be
Like, it was like
they'd be
even like
enraged if Sabo was
Koala,
dead. You know what I'm saying?
even yeah, even Koala was like. There's another reaction people slept on that I'm gonna bring up to you, and you're gonna have to think about
like
it.
if he was
But even
captured, that reaction would also make sense.
no, because no, not necessarily. Because look, the Dan was like, one, we've just found out you're alive. Now this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's
That's
one thing.
that's the hint. That's
Then
the hint to it. Yeah.
that was the hint that raw like so you're alive and wait this is what you're doing kind of thing is how it sounded to me because Koala was like this is Sabo we're talking about.
Literally.
Thirdly, Dragon was like we will have to confirm this ourselves, meaning they're gonna have to ask him. That's the only way to confirm.
For real.
Also, like Vivi
so
could
for
be the
Dragon to-
person that proves all of that.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
Vivi will prove us all wrong because Vivi's alive with him.
Yeah.
She's probably with the Grand Fleet right now that left their countries.
Yeah, they probably pulled up and saved. They probably pulled up and saved the day and saved the revolutionaries, and Sabo and all them. Like they probably pulled up clutch because Oda said in an interview or something, some statement. He was like, "Oh yeah, the Grand Fleet is going to do a heroic act in the near future. They're going to be, you know, they're going to be."
Yeah, and this is what's crazy. The Grand Fleet members have every right to do anything they want up there because of who they are. They're not just pirates. They're royal guard.
Literally, and
Oh,
and some of them are even kings. Like you know,
yeah.
like the guy with like the big mustache. I forget his name. Like the
Wait.
That king guy?
None of the fleet members are kings.
Lord Escanor.
oh for real now, none of the kings were up there. All right, never mind.
No. There's kings up there that mess with the Straw Hats, but none of the fleet members are kings. The
Oh
fleet
yeah, you know that
members
makes
are there
sense. They're just guards. Yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah, they're there with kings. No, you're
Yeah.
good. Like, you're good. They're there with kings, but
I was
at
just
the end
thinking
of
of
the
that.
day, like,
I was thinking of that guy that like has the crown with the boxing gloves that does the one big punch.
Yeah, that has the
Isabella.
strongest punch.
he's up there.
Yeah.
He's up there.
Sure.
The fighting king.
Yeah.
He's up there. He's up there.
He's ally, you know,
Can
but
he
he's
can
not
he
in
kill Kaido with that punch?
Yeah, he can knock down the Yonko with that punch. That's facts.
You think so?
The guy that said that statement was not a randomer.
Yeah.
It was a strategist for his kingdom.
True.
And they've already told us to exist in the new world, you either have to submit to the Yonko or battle them every day.
True. That guy must be stupid strong.
He's strong, but he can't fight like that all the time. Like no one's
Yeah.
gonna give you an hour. Like a Yonko beats him. That's not even that's out of the question. Like we all know a Yonko beats him. It's just that if he lands that punch, which is not likely, it would do what it does. Do you know what I mean?
Honestly, I think Kaido would literally give
He's
him
the
an.
only idiot.
He'd be like, oh, I'll give you an hour. Is that what you need?
Is that what you did?
He'd be like, give me what you really got. Let's see what it is. Bro, but like,
And probably got a red rock because the red rock knocked down the Yonko.
so that Red Rock was fucking not.
Red Rock knocked down the Yonko. So it's to be fair, all King Elizabeth. I mean, it's hard to say the King's Punch doesn't match that. It's hard to say it doesn't. Considering the range, the AP, the destructive capability of it as well, it's hard to
Yeah,
obviously.
for sure. Yeah.
Luffy's stronger than that. Of course, Luffy has attacked stronger than that, but that's King Elizabeth's peak.
But he can take that punch though. He's like rubber.
Yeah, Luffy can take that punch. I was just trying to say, like,
He doesn't use armament. It's just pure strength.
No, that attack is that attack's haki.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's called the King's Punch.
Yeah,
And
dude,
there was lightning. Yo.
Dude, that shit was insane. Now I think back to Dressrosa, I'm like, there's so many gems in like some of these arcs that like being a weekly reader and like talking to people about current events so much, you almost forget like how fucking good what like Oda's given us, especially like pre-time skip, like from like I'm a big fan of Drum Island. Like I like all of those like little arcs that are like before.
Dressrosa was where Dressrosa was where Oda showed us what the next stage of haki was.
Yeah.
People just slept on it.
But like from like Alabasta to Marineford, like arc after arc, that's such a like A
People
stat,
slept on it.
dude. From that stretch of time is like some of the best shit you're ever gonna see in One Piece. Like pre-time skip, like that is just like so far. I definitely like pre-time skip a little bit more, but
Honestly, free
what,
time skip, right from, right from when it's just Luffy, bro, the whole journey up until Sabaody is actually a flipping roller coaster.
oh, dude, it's amazing, bro.
Like he starts off in the barrel.
Dude, for real, dude. My homie put me on One Piece. Um, I watched it when I was a kid, but I just was like trying to watch Naruto. I was just looking for the ninjas. I fucking ended up watching it.
Yeah,
Starting in the
watch the
pandemic,
stretchy
right?
kid.
Yeah, I started watching the pandemic, right? And he's like, "Oh, just wait till Arlong Park. If you don't like it, then you won't like it." And I was already like maybe 10 episodes in. I was like, "Nah," I was like, "I'm already kind of fucking with this, bro. I'm gonna give it a shot. Like, I'm just gonna fully commit. I have nothing else to do." And I liked even like I liked Orange Town. Like Orange Town, I was like, he was asking me, he's like, "Oh, you like it yet?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, this is sick." Like fucking. Like the choo choo fucking flashback, dude. That shit was emotional as hell. And the buggy fight.
Oh, you
That's
guys
just funny.
got tattoos?
What's up?
You guys got tattoos?
Yeah, bro. You want to see mine?
You got One Piece tattoos?
Nah.
Nah, I don't.
Fucking.
Yeah, go ahead, sure. You were saying something about Orange Town.
Fucking.
Damn, what's like?
Oh, never mind. My bad.
What are those?
I mean, it's a fucking. I just have a half sleeve on my like shin. It's just like a tree, like a bunch of shit.
You sure that look like a dream catcher? Oh, never mind.
Nah.
No, I see it properly.
Nah.
And that's a shit ton of maintenance, right? I mean, I guess you don't get too much sun there.
Oh, dude, maintenance? Like, I mean, I'm white as hell, bro. If I go out in the sun in the summer, I get a tan no matter what. But I don't really do anything to my. I don't take care of my tattoos at all. Like, I don't do lotion or anything. I just maybe like shave my leg here and there. Like,
Yay.
nah, it's the tattoos, bro.
Dry.
If I didn't have any leg tattoos, yeah, it'd be weird. But like no one can tell, like until it's like close up. But yeah, dude.
Tomorrow I'm going to watch Thor: Love and Thunder, so I'm gonna go sleep. So thank you guys for having me.
No problem, bro. It's good having you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, have a good one, bro. Yeah, dude. It's supposed to be mad late over there in India.
Yeah, probably. Actually, it should be because it's later than it is here.
Oh, dude, what time is it over there for you, Chevy?
It's only 7:20.
Oh, jeez. It's fucking, dude, you're 5 hours ahead of me, damn.
Oh.
I fucking hit the gym earlier today, and I fucking thinking about maybe just going back.
Why not? Double up.
Dude, I've lost like 50 pounds since like September. I fucking just want some pussy in my life, bro. For real. I fucking yeah, dude. I fucking need that shit. I'm thinking about going out to a bar tonight, but I don't know. It's fucking, dude, I'm going by myself, dude. Going solo and trying to pull, that's like, it's super difficult.
I feel that, to be fair. It's long. I just keep it chilled. Watch a couple shows, watch some sports, whatever's on. Then I go out every like couple, whenever I feel like it, to be fair. But I can't be bothered today. I went out yesterday as well.
Yeah. I didn't go out yesterday. I fucking need to fucking stop spending money. But at the same time, like, shit, this bar is packed. It's got a lot of beautiful girls. Like, shit, I fucking wanted to go shoot my shot. Pull up like pull up like Shaq.
Why not? Go for it.
Yeah. Fucking, I'm excited for this break to be over though. For real, like.
But that's not for another 19 days, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready for it, dude. I fucking I just like can't like I just can't imagine what's gonna be like happening with Greenbow. I've heard theories that people are saying, oh, like he's a hard ass, but then he's gonna realize like, but he's like a good guy, like for real. Like maybe it's just like maybe he's just being fake or something. And when he sees the Straw Hats, like and what the fucking citizens did and all that shit, I think he's just gonna come. I think he's like once he fully understands the context. I heard this theory that he's gonna like completely change the landscape of Wano and like revitalize it. Like there's comparisons to Udon Prison and before and after Greenbow pulled up, and it's like a forest now, and it was a wasteland. So it's interesting to see if even if he doesn't like even if they have to fight him, he's still gonna probably like help Wano out with his powers.
He's already helping just being there.
Yeah, literally. So, and I saw another theory, bro, like that his devil fruit is artificial and it's from Vegapunk.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He says there's this one theory that it was like he seems like he knows Vegapunk on a first-hand experience, or yeah, firsthand, and it was interesting to think about. Could it be? Someone was speculating it could just be like any of the three fruits, like or the types, I should say.
Yeah. That's fair enough. We'll see though. I don't know.
I think it could be a paramecia though. I feel like that makes the most sense, you know?
Yeah, well, that's what I think it is. A lot of people saying they think it's a god fruit and all that dumb stuff. It's like,
dude, come on now. Not everybody has a god fruit.
I mean, Luffy don't even have a god fruit. It's not a god fruit. Like that's not what they said. What they said is Nico was a warrior that was later referred to as a god. That doesn't mean he is one. Just means people worshipped him.
True. But he does have a mythical zone, right? It's not a
mythical zone, but so is the Buddha. Buddha is a person that found enlightenment.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I guess Sengoku is on that god status.
That's why it's the human fruit. It didn't say human or mythical human god Nika. Do you know what I mean? It's human mythical Nika. Like that because of the time and how old that legend of Nika is as well. Again, I feel like people mistake what ancient and mythical like literally means in this. The reason why mythical is rarer and stuff like that because when it comes to a myth compared to something that's ancient, you know it's old. You just know. Yeah, you know it's old. With myths, you don't know. You still don't know. You don't know the story. Like, there's things you just don't know about it.
Yeah,
you don't even know if it really existed or not. It's just a myth. That's really the main difference. It's like dragons are a myth, but guess what? The ancient things aren't. The dinosaurs, they're not myths because they know they existed. Ain't it funny that those are still dragon fruits, but they're ancient? But Kado's a dragon fruit, and he's not. He's a fish fruit. Yeah. Serious. But again, you peep my point.
No, I feel you. I fucking all this mayhem in the community right now. It's like Oda is just gonna be like ending the year strong. I feel like we're not dude, this shit's just like there's just so many theories and ideas going around, and people have like so much time on their hands that like I mostly watch Parvision. That guy has a lot of good theories. I think you guys would like him.
Okay. Check him out.
He fucking he probably like honestly in like the YouTube like community, he's probably got like one of the best like minds that I've listened to. And like every video he comes out with, dude, it's just like fucking Christ. Like this guy like puts in so much time and effort into his videos and his theories that like it clearly shows regardless if you agree or disagree. Like there's decent amount of headcanon, but like I like the direction he's going in for a decent amount of his videos.
Mm. Okay. Well, I'll have to check them out. Send a link when you have a minute or whatever.
I got you.
Yeah, go check them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually end the record here. I'm gonna go get some food. But yo, guys, I really appreciate you guys coming out, dude. Fucking, you guys fucking both crushed it. Fucking yo, it's really good to hear from you guys. It's honestly been like decent. I don't even know. Maybe a month ever since the last chapter. I don't know. I can't even remember.
It has been a while.
Yeah, for real.
It has been a while. But yeah, for sure. I'm probably gonna head out as well. Just chill out for a bit.
Yeah, bro.
And decide what to do the rest of my night.
Hey, I feel you, bro. Fucking stay safe. Take it easy, y'all.
I will do you too, bro.
Hey, thanks.